Hello movers, Josh here from Infuse. Going to share today a series of solo balance drills that we can use, some with eyes open, some with eyes closed. So we're just going to start. This is a demonstration purposes. I'm not going to display all of them on both sides. We're just going to go through them so that you can practice them in your own time. So the first thing we're going to do is find our balance on one leg to start with. There's some people that like to lock out straight away. That's okay. It's one way to practice balance. For a more athletic type of balance, you are better off to have some softness in the knees, softness in the hip. This will give you some more freedom to move in space, to be able to reorganize your structure. That way, it will be a more dynamic, a more free-flowing movement. There isn't so much locked rigidity in these particular drills. So the first one that I want you guys to do is just to explore moving your opposite leg and arms in space while you're balancing on one leg. Beginner's level, you'll keep your eyes fixed on one object while you're moving. You're just finding some range, extending, doing whatever you're capable of to start with. Start steady, don't be too aggressive in the movements, don't be too intense in the movements. Just smooth movement. Flow around, open up, maybe take a soft bend, see if you can catch yourself. The more you extend, the harder it will become. If you're feeling comfortable, then you can start moving your head around in space. When your eyes are moving, you're completely shifting your feedback mechanism, your primary feedback, which is your eyesight. You move around in space, the difficulty dramatically increases. If you want to really ramp it up, you move your head faster. This will force some reorganization, some rebalance to a much larger extent. If you want to then go as hard as you can, you're dynamically twisting and moving your head all at once. To the point where you will lose balance. It'd be pretty impressive if you can maintain it the whole time. So that's a build-up series of difficulties. Start small, just move in space. After that, add a little bit of range, add a little bit of speed, move the eyes more, move the head more rapidly. Your vestibular system's constantly being shaken up. It's a nice, random, holistic way to train your single leg balance. A more structured way of training right now is we're just going to take away the eyesight completely. I'm going to use my other leg, which is much fresher than the one I just used. All I'm going to do is close my eyes. This might be enough. Need to steady myself. This might be enough for you straight away. Soft knee, soft hip, you're just sinking down. You're just trying to gain a little bit of control. Pay attention to your weight distribution in your foot. If you find yourself rolling out to one edge, try to push the big toe knuckle down, spread the toes, find some steadiness. After this, if you feel okay, I'm going to ask you to start moving your head around in space, just slowly. First thing would be to twist to one side. If you twist and you can maintain your balance, try to hold it. 3 to 5 seconds, then come back to neutral. Obviously you can do the other side, working your balance, coming back to neutral. You can take your eyes to the ceiling. This really plays with a lot of people. Try to notice what's happening in your feet. Bring your eyes back to neutral. Lastly, chin to chest, pointing your head directly down, trying your best to keep your balance. Coming back to neutral. If you're a little bit experienced, you can do that for multiple rounds on each leg. You can mix it up with some eyes open drills, with eyes closed drills. You can balance on objects, doing the exact same thing. There's plenty of ways to train your balance by yourself. They're just a couple. Thanks for your time, guys.